Hello everyone, thanks again for joining my channel. And if you haven't, please go ahead and subscribe for more video like this. So today I'm going to share with you my trade. So one thing I learned for the past 6-7 years is you don't have to jump on every stock, because the stock trading is kind of like you playing sort of the game that you have to learn it from scratch and know the movement and learn the habit of that stock and how much it moves. So I used to jump on some stock, especially those, you know, small cap that they move 50%, 30%, 100% a day. And I noticed it was very very risky, and you could lose a lot of money, which I did lose a lot of money on those because I was just learning. That's like went back like 5-6 years ago. But one thing I learned, you don't every stock every day moves. So it depends on, you know, the volume as well as depends on the price. So instead of jumping around with different stocks, I realized if I learn maybe a handful of stocks that I'm familiar with their movement and they have a solid fundamental, that way you don't have to worry about them. So like penny stock, sometimes you trade, you may not get your money back. I have been in a penny stock before that this stock that I bought, it got delisted. So having a stock delisted means your money is gone. So that's why the reason of this video is not about uh, teaching you what to trade or what not, but I'm just giving you my experience. So coming back to this stock or ETF, I trade TQQQ a lot because has the highest volume ETF in the Nasdaq stock market. So it's TQQ has almost today and yesterday had 150 million in volume. That means it's a very liquid stock or ETF, so you don't have to worry about liquidation or liquidity. So I wanted to show you what I did today. I was looking at some area in this stock. As you can see, area around 30 would be the very strong resistance and support. So let's see what is actually, for those guys or for those of you who don't know what TQQ is, I also brought it up from Investopedia. So this is the TQQ is obviously the ETF's leverage ETF, which is mimicking the QQQ, but it has a tendency of moving 3 times of the movement. What it means, uh, if the Qs here, if the Qs, which is a popular ETF and only trade only stocks that are in the Nasdaq 100 index, if you are buying this stock, which is 300ish, I think it's about 300 if I'm not wrong, maybe it's 100 something. Let me see. Actually, QQQ, how much are you today? Yeah, 300, so I was right. So if that 300 price stock goes up $1, the TQQ will move 3 times. So it's a little bit risky, but for people who want to day trade, even investors, you get the dollar you put in. If you're, you know, on the good direction or right direction, you get $3 back of your movement, of the movement of this ETFs. So that is why a lot of people liking it, and it's getting more popular because you don't have to also worry about one individual stock, because 100 good company or 100 stocks of the good company has to move, or have to move up and down to move that ETFs. So the way I look at it, I don't have to worry about Apple. I don't have to worry about Tesla. I don't have to worry about what news is gonna come out for them, because even if the worst news comes, that's not gonna change a lot or move this stock too far down or up, because the rest 99 of other stock or company has to also move in order this stock to move. But if the market is trending down or up, all of these 100 stock would also move up or down most of the time, which then makes that TQQ ETF pretty volatile sometimes, but in a very manageable way. So anyway, that's why I wanted to talk about, for those who may not know about TQQ. And as you can see here, it's leveraging the Qs, and it's times 3. So that's what I was gonna talk about. So anyway, I did that trade today. Let me just bring my chart up. Here you go. I trade this guy, or Mr. TQQ, today, and I joined the ride from the yesterday, which was, I think it was 29ish. Okay, sorry guys, I just this Thinkorswim sometimes is bothering me. Anyway, so I got in the area yesterday. I don't want to go back to yesterday chart, but I got in around 27 something dollar, and I held it for the ride to today. And today market open, I think it's around around $29 and change. And then I had to watch the area that I thought it's gonna be very important for me to see if that's gonna help. And as soon as it broke that area, I had my stop, so I got out, but I was watching it again very closely. I wanted to make sure this is gonna do the reversal, as you can see. So when that reversal happened, in that area, in yellow line crossed that green line, I got in watching this candle. I had my stop below this, which it never happened, so I got on around 29.90ish, 85, and I held it up until 32, because I saw the resistance around 32 previously as well. Let me go to maybe 5 days, 15 minutes. Okay, this is the area I was talking about. I didn't want to go back. Yesterday that went down to 26.69, which was a really good price to get in. I got in 27ish, and I got out 32, and then I got in again. Sorry, I got out around 29.50. That's when I sold it here. And this morning I was watching, and as soon as I see the reversal here, I got it. So that 29 and that 32, as you can see here, that area, let me just show it to you guys, if you can focus on that area, this area, this area, this area, and this area. As you can see, we have almost 4 area of resistance, which was really trying to break, and that's where I want to watch also tomorrow. If you can see 32, it's a really a big wall to break, or ceiling, or resistance, whatever you want to call it. If that breaks, that's gonna move the stock to the next level, which is gonna be 35 to 36. As you can see, I have a line here. So these lines are my previous lines. I'm not drawing them now, just for your let me just show you what I mean. I'm gonna change a color so you know this is line, the previous line. Okay, so this is also previous line. This previous line I watch for break or hold. So, and now I'm gonna also change it. This is the new line. This has just happened yesterday. So this is gonna be my indication of support. So that's one of the support, that area, and also this area. So, but when I'm day trading, I'm just watching the day before and the support or resistance of the previous days or weekly or whatever the chart I'm looking at. But for me, that area is very important. As you can see, today I'm still holding this stock. I'm not selling it because as I said, this stock is one of the stocks that you can ride it really nicely for a few days or swing it, but you just have to know how to play it. I usually look at the ATR to find out how much the stock is moving. You see that ATR here? I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to show you if I can mark it, that area. So that area, ATR. So this stock has a tendency daily move of $8 to $9. Okay, like usually it does move maximum of $8 to $9. So you have to give it room and play in this range. So my point is, when you play such a thing, you have to watch for this area, also the RSI. This is also showing, a sign of of resistance and overbought. So if that happens, you gotta get out. You have to respect the indicator. You have to respect the moving averages. That's why it's a language that everybody is basically using. Everybody talking this language. You have to know the language. What is the language of a stock market? Those indicators. So it's not something you want just ignore. If you are new, you want to learn it, master it, and also respect it. So anyway, my point was, I just wanted to share with you how this stock played today. And as you can see, now the market is closed and it closed below $32, and I'm watching it for 32 to break. If the 32 breaks, I get in, I buy it again, and I'm gonna play it all the way to 34, 5, 6 depending, right? Because we have that resistance here, 32, and then 33, at least $1 move all the way to 36. And if that happens, fine. Even if it doesn't happen, you know what, you have to play it both ways. You have to play them both ways. So what I mean by that, well, you watch it for the support area. If that doesn't break, there is a support area, you buy it around $29 or $29.50, depending on what chart you're looking at. So that's why you have to always try. I see this area, it's gonna be perfectly tradable. That area is very respectful in here. As you can see, this range has been holding pretty good for the past 3 days. So I'm gonna write another one. See, 1, 2, 3, we have this area and that area that we have to watch for. So if this area, if you're doing a day trade, even swing trade, here you go. I just told you what exactly you have to watch. You don't have to really be you know too smart, or you don't have to know a lot to play. Of course you have to learn, but to me it's pretty obvious what to watch. It is very easy to figure it out. Even the even a kid probably learn it once you know what to watch. The area I'm showing here, watch this area, this cube. If it goes below, put your stop below it. If it goes above, you can hold. If you're riding it, let it run. If it hits that area, get out, get your profit. Wait until it goes down again. So the same thing here. Look, imagine how many times you could play this. This is where I could say simply you can play this for that many times. 1, 2, 3, 1, 1. Get out here. You're holding it, it's fine. Get out here. Buy it here. Right? Didn't work, exit here. Stop loss here. Didn't work. If you're out, if you're respecting that area, you don't have to stress out. This area is a resistance now. Of course after hours went down and pre-market went down, and now you wait for the next day. That area now you know the range in this area, right? So this area was tough one. I was actually watching this area and I was trying to see if that breaks. It didn't break. It was consolidating. I got in around $27 again, and since 27 I hold it. So it's a really nice play if you know how to play it. Anyway, I was just trying to share with you, and I hope this is easy to understand. If you have any question in regards to how I trade those stocks, and again, I don't play a lot of different uh, different ticker, because you don't have to. Now I know perfectly how Tesla plays. Tesla also does the same thing. Look at here. Tesla, if you mark it here, you play the range. You play the range. Even if you do one trade a day, one trade, and you just be patient and just find the range, okay? Even if I go to 5 minutes, if you find the range, you should be okay. So for instance, this one, let's say today you woke up, you just do this. Let's say this doesn't happen, this area hasn't happened yet, right? Let's say this area hasn't happened yet, this area. But look at how it play. Look, it's perfectly respected. It was really easily to find that area and know what to watch. Look, that line, perfect lineup. This line, look at this line over your box, right below. You see my line here already, right? The line is perfectly showing. So you just have to play the range. So the channel, the zone. Yeah, so anyway, I was just hoping to share with you my trading style and I don't know if you call it strategy, but there are something I watch before I get into the trade. There are moving averages, there are the area, zone area, channel that I look at, and the volume, of course. But as you can see, these are my indicator. These are all I check. There is nothing complex. And if you have any question, please feel free to let me know, and I can help you out or explain it for you if you have some something unclear. Thanks again for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you do, please give me a thumbs up and join this channel for more video like this. And I'm releasing once a week. Hopefully becomes valuable for some of the viewers, and if you it is, and that's the whole purpose of those videos, because I understand it's so hard for people who have hard time to make good trade, and I have been there before, and I want to help, and I hope that becomes helpful. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.